Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. So today's video is basically just doing kind of a recap of um, my joining Peter Walsh's 31 Day to Get Organized challenge. And I just wanted to kind of recap, and I'm also going to include day 9, 10, and 11. As you guys know, I've been really busy purging and cleaning and trying to get things done here. So, if you notice, the bookcases aren't in the back. I put them over here. That's a for now. It's just to give me more room for coming in and out of the living room. Alrighty, so I wrote them all down because I wanted to be sure that I did all these videos. So day one was to get together some donation bins, some boxes, and so on, so that when we have things to donate, we can put them in the box. And of course, then I have a lot of things that were trash. Day two, we did the shoes thing. Well, isn't it funny? I really didn't have that many shoes, but I did have some slippers and things to get rid of. Um, Day three was the floor. Get it off the floor. Well, I got it off the floor in the bedroom for sure, but in here, it's impossible because everything came in here. So that's why I chose my bedroom. I did do the living room at the time, but it was before I had emptied everything. So, day four was undies. Get rid of ones that are worn, not that you don't wear anymore, and that was definitely done. I had done that before I had purged out and emptied my bedroom. Day five was bathroom lotions. That was anything that you don't use anymore, anything that's outdated, anything that's, you know, you've got a couple of, little drops left, get rid of it. So I did that. I purged that. I'm really pleased about that one. Day six was plates and bowls. Now, I still have to go through my kitchen, but I did find some bowls, and as you guys know, you were all, because I almost fell. I didn't really almost fall. I was just kind of a little off balance. So I got rid of a few of those, put those in the donation bin. Day seven was to get in touch. Somebody you hadn't talked to in a real long time, or maybe that you didn't get along with. Maybe it was time to make amends for 2016, whatever. Well, I don't have that issue, except I did mention seeing my uncle and seeing my aunt, and my aunt and uncle that are married together, and my mom's brother, my uncle that is in a nursing home. And unfortunately, the weekend was too busy for me to go and visit. You guys know why. But it's still top priority. I have it on my board up here to visit my Auntie Bet and visit Uncle Hector, so we will do that. That is definitely something I'd like to do this week. Alrighty, day 8. Whew, that was a big one for me. I did get rid of 12 books for the video, but after purging and going through, because you know what I'm doing, purging my life, minimizing as much as I can, although, sorry guys, but my books are my life, and I love my books. But they are well organized. You can see now I've kind of put them all together. You can't see the other one. It's over here on this side. So I've got the TV there and bookcases on either side for now. It's just to get them out of the way so I have room to walk back and forth in here. So last night, up until 5 this morning, as I give you an update, I got rid of over 75. I stopped counting at 75. There's still a couple little piles. So I would say almost 100 books that I got rid of. Can you believe it? I love the Da Vinci Code. When I read the book, it was fantastic. I loved it. I had 3 copies. I had a soft cover, I had a hard cover with no sleeve, I don't know where it went to, and I had another one. All 3 of Da Vinci Code. I've got all of Dan Brown's books. I love his writing. Um, the Digital Fortress and the Angels and Demons and Da Vinci Code, and oh my God, I'm going to forget the other. Anyway, and I'm looking forward to his next book. So I usually prefer, um, to me, it's like a historical fiction, and I really love those, kind of reading those kind of things, especially when it's based on facts. I love those books. So I get rid of the books. So day 9, 10, and 11. Day 9 is holiday decor. I have cleaned out my windows. I had already gone through and put all my Christmas decorations away, and those that I didn't, that were broken or anything, I checked those in the trash. Um, and as I said to you guys, I live in an apartment, and I don't like throwing stuff out in the daytime. I don't like people to know who it comes from. I don't know why. That's just me. And especially if somebody's picking something up that they want of my things, I just don't want to know who did it. You know what I mean? So that's why I do it in the middle of the night. Kind of crazy, but I like to be kind of that sneaky person anyway. And I went out today to bring the dog out, and in the back where they keep the big bins, and I noticed a lot of my stuff is gone. So that's great. Some of it was thrown in the trash day tomorrow morning, I believe, because they have all the big bins out from the apartment, so I know that they've done that. So my holiday decor. So I've stripped my windows because I'm getting ready for Valentine's Day. Um, I don't decorate. I'm alone. I don't really have anybody to, be my love crap, whatever. Sorry, it's not crap. I mean, all you guys that are very lucky to have somebody in your life that loves and adores you. I'm thinking like Lisa and Mike and Kathy and her husband. You know, that's wonderful, and you're so lucky. Um, that's a whole different story. We won't get into that. I'm quite happy with what I've got. I've got a busy life, so anyway, I'm doing a Valentine collab, so I wanted to get my windows all stripped. They have been put away. The bins are ready to go into the storage room. They're just on the other side over here. There's only one bin that I didn't go through, and it's because I'm so overwhelmed with all of this stuff. It's a clear one, and at the bottom of it, it's got a lot of the large um, ornaments that we had collected when the kids were little. They're starting to, the cats have played with them, and some of them have that satin um, material on it. It's kind of shredded. So I'm going to go through that, but not now. That's going to be a project I'm going to do because I just have to pull that one out. That's the only one. The others have been, believe me, have been packed away really well. So the holiday decor, I'm very happy with. The window decor that I have, um, I had a flat bin that I had full of papers. I've now reorganized them into the smaller bins that I had bought at Michael's. So I've got the Christmas in one, I've got Halloween and other occasions in another, and then just general. So those are the three, and I think I'm going to get one more because I do have some more scrapbooking paper that I really need to kind of organize, and I'd really like to put them in one of those bins. Oh, they're great, and they stack well, and they're flat, and I love it. So I took the big bin that had all the papers in it, and that's my window decor. Because I like them, because they're new, and because I may, do sort of something different next year. At least I know it's all in that one flat bin. So that's done. So day 9 is done. 10. Day 10 was small appliances. And Peter had mentioned, if you had gotten anything like that for Christmas or whatever. Well, my family knows I don't need any of those things. Besides, I realize I don't have, aside from my kettle, my toaster, my microwave, and a hand mixer, I don't have any small appliances. I had a slow cooker that I gave to my son and his wife because they use it more than I'm alone. Why would I, I was making them meals and stuff like that. I don't have a blender. I also gave that to my son and his wife. Um, I would like to get a processor one day, but right now I really don't have any small appliances to get rid of. I went and looked to see if there was anything hiding in the cupboards or anything, and I don't. I don't have juicers. I don't have a coffee maker, just my kettle. Um, so that was an easy one for me not to worry about. So day 10 complete. Day 11 is outdated media, and he was talking about things like cassettes, VHS movies, and albums, the actual vinyl albums. I don't have any anymore. I purged that before I moved into this house. I had lots of them. Um, and there were some people I knew that really wanted the vinyls, so they had those. I gave those. Not today, well, yes, in the middle of the night, this morning, I was going through one of my boxes and I found some cassette tapes. I don't even have a cassette player anymore, so they're gone. What other outdated me? Oh, yes, and I've got a 5 DVD player, 5 disc DVD player. I don't use it. I used to, years ago, put, all my movies in and then watch them one at a time. Pretty much everything I watch is on my laptop or, TCM. I love TCM, so it's my favorite channel. So, and I watch those movies, and usually I have it on while I'm working. So, outdated media. I've gotten rid of the 5. My son came over and picked up. I had a stereo. Um, well, it's kind of one of those tall cabinets, and I kind of put this very old stereo. It used to belong to my daughter. And when I was living with my son, I gave it to my grandson to use in his room. And then when I moved here, I wanted it back because I didn't have music, and they have their own thing over there. Well, today I gave it back to him. So I told my grandson Josh, the 15-year-old, it's yours. You can have it. Do what you want. It does play cassettes, which I had forgotten about. It plays CDs, and of course the radio. So now he's got a little bit of a system. It's old. It's quite square and large. So eventually they'll get rid of it. But at least it's out of here. With the speakers, I had them sitting up like tall up on the thing there. So that is gone. The 5 disc player is just in the other room with the other donation stuff. To go. So, day 11 completed. My VHS movies I had, I don't even know if I have a bin to show you, but the bins that I bought, the clear ones that I showed you in my other video, I had 3 of those full of VHS movies. I was a hoarder of those movies, and I watched them over and over and over. And this is when I was still working, somebody had, we had kind of an intranet at work with a, for sale kind of area or events calendar and things like that. And somebody was getting rid of VHSs for free, get rid of them. So I got them, and I went through them, and I think out of all of the box, I probably kept, I would say, 80% of them. The rest of them were duplicates of what I had. Some of them were things I would never watch. I don't like horror movies and stuff like that, so I don't watch those. So that's how many I had, and I got rid of those before I moved here. So, outdated media, day 11 done. That is my update for everyone. Thanks for joining me. I didn't want this to be long, but, I get winded. Got to get a haircut. This is, I got to call Glenn tomorrow. He's closed on Monday, so tomorrow we'll give him a call, see who's got an opening for me to get in there and get this rat's nest trimmed. I almost did it myself because I was getting cut up. I saw him the other day. He said, "I'm surprised you didn't cut your own hair," which I do a lot. I do cut my own hair, but I haven't since I've gone to him. It's been a while, so about 6 months, I guess. I go to him and get my hair trimmed, but it needs it, and I'm probably going to go quite short. I think we're going to get at least 1.5 inches off this. Well, that is it for today's challenge and update on the 31 Day to Get Organized challenge with Peter Walsh. I am really pleased that I joined, and I'm glad that I haven't given up yet, which, we tend to do after second week in January. We tend to kind of go, we're into the 3rd week. Our 3rd week of January already. Oh my gosh, it seemed like we were still planning for Christmas, and now we're into the 3rd week of January. We had a lot of rain the other day, and then we had a little bit, and then it got really warm and melted a lot. Not the snow, but the roads were fine, and then it started to pour, and then it started to snow. So I was glad I didn't go out today. I'm glad I went to bed at 9 o'clock this morning and slept till 2. So I got a good sleep, and I'm going to try and get to bed early tonight. But I have a lot of stuff hanging around my craft area that needs to be organized and sorted. Um, I think I'm going to do that today. I think I'm going to tackle my craft center. I think once that is kind of all together and organized, I will start to feel better, and I can tackle the rest of the bins that were on this black shelf here that I had. My black shelf. Um, may still get rid of that into the storage room. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. We are going to see. It just doesn't fit in here, but it holds all my craft stuff, so I'm pleased with that. I'm going to sort through all of those bins. I think I'll do that tonight. I'm going to go have a little supper. I don't even know what time it is. I have no idea. Let's look at the phone. So I did a lot at 6 o'clock. I did a lot for a Monday. I hope everybody has a really great week. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for stopping by, my new subscribers and my old friends. I really appreciate it. Love your comments. Really is encouraging for me. As I said to a couple of girls in my comments, yesterday I was a little overwhelmed. Yesterday in the daytime. I was a little overwhelmed by so much more that I had to do. And I sat down in my bedroom, which is so clean, and I love it. I just love my bedroom now. It's my little oasis. I put on the electric fireplace, and I kind of did a little meditation, kind of deep breathing, and thought about why I started this whole thing, thought about what I need to do, thought about how to get everything that I don't want to throw in the trash out of my apartment, my trunk. So, and where to drop them off. I've got that, so I kind of just, I did a lot of breathing exercises. I kind of sat down and, I know this sounds crazy to everyone, but that's my way of kind of get rid of the overwhelm of this stuff. And so Sunday, Monday, I don't have to work until Saturday. This week I am clear. Hopefully I will get the 2 visits in that I want to get done this week. I think it's time to do that, and we'll see what Peter's up to tomorrow. So for now, I think I'm going to tackle my little craft center here. I think I'd like to get it organized. I think once it's all in its place, when I start emptying the rest of the bins, I will feel a little bit better about knowing, okay, I've got this goes there, I'm not using this, donate, trash. That's my plan. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, as usual. Shout out to Susan. I've been watching you, girl, and I love your car videos. I wish I could get mine down pat. I've got so many. Lisa's hauls. So glad to see you back, girl. Really, 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 you're looking fantastic. And I did mention that. You're looking wonderful, getting better every day. Got a great husband there, Mike. You're a great guy. I know you love each other so very much, and I love to watch that. That's so nice. Kathy, I don't give you enough credit, girl. No guts, no glory. I really, really try and watch all your videos, but I've been so busy, and I am behind on videos. Miss Leah, I've been watching, and there's so many, and I apologize for not. MB, oh, so glad to see you back, girl. I was waiting for your, and waiting for all your videos and stuff. And hi, sis. I'm so glad she's back as well with you, and excited to hear about your birthday. And that's February 4th for her. And she's having a giveaway, so go check her out. MB Rays, I think that's how you say it, Rhais. Love her. She's so hilarious, and she's so sweet. She's from Belgium, and I love her to death. A lot of us girls are watching her. Anyway, I am so sorry I'm not mentioning everybody. I'll try and do that. Susan does that I think on the weekends, on a Sunday or something, like what she's watching, or maybe she mentions it as she goes along. And I keep saying I'm going to do it, but guys, you know what I'm up to. I don't want to be too overwhelmed with too much. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. This is my Great Power 60, and on here, I don't know if you can see it, you know, creativity is contagious, pass it on, was a stamp that I had picked up, one of the first ones, and I embossed this, which was the first test that I did for embossing. And in here, I've got like my video projects, my craft ideas, project ideas and DIYs, and then I also have a spot for all of my YouTube friends' birthdays. So I hadn't been using this. I'm back at using it, and I'm hoping 2016 I will use this more often. I'm going to keep it right handy here with um, my lamp. I'm going to keep it close by because I did have some great ideas for the year, and I didn't get to a lot of them, and a lot of DIYs I wanted to do. So at least now that I have my reference book, I'm getting better organized, guys. I'm getting there, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Thanks for all your support. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.